you've been giving billions of our dollars to countries who not only give us nothing in return, but who literally hate our guts. Remember these scenes from last year and that Arab Spring where you predicted good things were happening in the Arab world? The dawn of democracy is coming? But how long are we supposed to wait for that dawn? And how many sleepless nights do we have to go through to get to it? Ironically, it was your administration that threw Egyptian President Mubarak under the bus, in spite of the fact that all had been stable and secular during his 3 decades of his rule. And then you praise the speedy so-called democratic election of President Morsi of the Muslim Brotherhood, who then proceeded to suspend the Constitution, institute Sharia law, and tolerate, if not approve, of the victimization of Christians. And then, when the Egyptian people had had enough, you still support the other guy right to the very end. Your deputy press secretary says that this interim secular government should refrain from violence and resolve differences peacefully with the fanatical Muslim Brotherhood. This after your crack Secretary of State had just praised that interim government for restoring democracy. Hell, why make friends when you can make enemies by simply being your wishy-washy self? And now that they're under a state of martial law, we tell the new government to resolve their differences through dialogue. Really? How would you like it if when the city of Boston was on lockdown and under a state of martial law, the Egyptians called on us to resolve our differences with the Boston bombers peaceably? How can one possibly resolve differences with Islamist fanatics who burn Christian churches, about 50 they say so far, topple police vehicles, and use women and children as human shields, and have as their mantra, with life, with blood, we sacrifice for Islam? Mr. President, now it looks like you're supporting fanatical Muslims. And to top it all off, you call on the new Egyptian government to release Morsi, who's now in jail, accused of murder. While you're at it, why not ask them to release Mubarak, who's residing in the same jail, and maybe they can have a go at it again?